Hello guys, welcome back. Once again, this is Herminio, and today I'll be presenting a new topic in the areas of sociology, particularly in the studies of the philosophy, ideology, and the sociology of Max Weber. Don't you know Max Weber is a genius in the field of sociology, but also not only in the social sciences but in management, particularly in business. There is a high regard on Max Weber because Max Weber theorized the bureaucratic, created theory on bureaucratic management theory and attempts to explain the modern capitalistic organizations, corporations of his time. So if you are new to this channel, I would like to invite you to like, subscribe, comments, share, and hit the notification bell and choose all for you to get notified on our next presentation. So if you're new to this channel again, welcome. I hope you keep watching and learning with Max Weber's bureaucratic management theory. Now, first we will have to define bureaucracy. Bureaucracy is a highly structured, formalized, and also an impersonal organization. Look at this, highly structured, formalized, or impersonal organization. This kind of organizations are so obvious. The bureaucracy is so obvious during the time of Max Weber in the late and early 20th century. So late 19th and early 20th century. And Max Weber has so much of this in some of his writings and study. The very reason why he was able to formulate the bureaucratic management theory in his perspective. Now, Weber's bureaucracy has 3 points. One, define hierarchical structure, regulations, and lines of authority. For Weber, there is an ingredient of his understanding of bureaucracy. Again, it must have a defined hierarchical structure. Take note of that. There are regulations attached to it, and there are lines of authority. Now, according to Weber, there are 6 major principles of bureaucratic form, starting with number 1, a formal hierarchical structure. Number 2, roles-based management. 3, functional specialty organization. 4, up-focus or in-focus mission. 5, impersonal. 6, employment based on technical qualifications. Now, a formal hierarchical structure in a bureaucratic organization, each level controls the level below it. Okay? Again, in a formal hierarchical structure, in a bureaucratic organization, each level controls the level below it. So if you are really at the bottom, there are so many people that are controlling you. Also, the level above it controls it. Okay? Who controls? The level above. What are they controlling? The level below. A formal hierarchy is the basis of a central planning and centralized decision making. Okay? So what's the big deal for this is for centralization on planning and decision making. So there is, according to Weber, the ingredients out of 3 is there is what they call the line of authority. Okay, there is a line of authority. You see there. So let's move on. Now, number 2, rules-based management. The organization uses rules to exert control. Therefore, the lower levels seamlessly execute the decisions made at the higher level. And the higher level, again, are the controllers of the lower level. And because of that, higher level created some rules that are being implemented at the bottom. Next is functional specialty organization. Specialists do the work. Also, the organization divides employees into units based on the type of work they do or the skills they possess. Again, there is what they call specialists, okay? And they are the ones doing the work, okay? So there is division of labor here. In fact, this is one of the popular theory of Max Weber on the division of labor. Although Marx and Durkheim has also some familiar theories related to it, but Weber has some solid theory on the division of labor. Now we will have to take up that on our next presentation. Now, up focus or in focus mission. If the mission of the organization is to serve the stockholders, boards, or the board or any other agency that empower it, then it is up focus. Okay? Take note of that, up focus. Why? Because the things that are that the organization is so concerned of is focused on the top, stockholders, the board, and other agencies. On the other hand, if the mission is to serve the organization itself and those within it, it is considered as in focus. Like, for example, generating profits and so on. Now, next is the impersonal principle of the bureaucratic form of government. So you have there number 5, impersonal. So for Max Weber, bureaucratic organizations treat all employees equally. They also treat all customers equally and do not allow individual differences to influence them. Okay? That's why sometimes we have a saying, walang personalan, or yeah. So it is not new, but during Max Weber's time, it is Weber have this kind of idea that for us to create a good bureaucratic organization, this principle must be implemented. The last of the principles is employment based on technical qualifications. Selection as well as the promotion of employees is based on technical qualifications and skills. Okay, and then traditional structures to bureaucratic organizations. Number 1, in traditional structures, the leader delegates duties and can change them at any time. However, over time, this changed and there was a clear specification of jurisdiction areas along with the distribution of activities as official duties. In a bureaucratic organization, secondly, the subordinates follow the order of superiors but can appeal if they feel the need. On the other hand, in traditional structures, the authority was diffused. And number 3, rules are exhaustive, stable, and employees can learn them easily. Further, the organizations records them in a permanent files. And number 4, personal property is separate from the office property. Take note of this in the traditional bureaucratic structure. Also, the means of production or administration belongs to the office. And lastly, 5 and 6, the selection of officials is based on the technical qualification and appointment and not on election. Further, officials receive a salary as compensation for their work. Number 6 and the last, the official is taken in for a trial period and then offered a permanent position with the organization. This protects him from arbitrary dismissal. Again, with this short presentation, thank you for listening. Have a good day, everyone. Again, this is Herminio. Like, subscribe, share, give your comment, and click the notification bell. Choose all. Have a good day, everyone. See you around.